General May Crockett is safe from the cold winds for but a moment. Inside this place, the environment is still, but looking out of the window, the ice fields carry on as far as the eye can see. Yet there is a town, a settlement nearby. She can only hope that she might find others there, find answers, gain an understanding of exactly where she is. She has survived much thus far, and we all know just how trying Aftershock can be. May, your work is cut out for you. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Aftershock, where May is going to be leaving the safety of this robot dispatch center and heading down towards Marshfield, but probably not before she ducks into this robot dispatch center to see if there's anything else that she can find there. Looking at the outskirts of the town, there are a few houses, and we are going to be ducking into them, hoping that we're going to be able to find something a little bit more secure and safe, and really something that has more equipment. Because right now, May is, well, she has a hodgepodge of equipment on at the moment, including a cuirass that she managed to acquire from the ship that she's been unable to find. But you know what? It did have a self-destruct timer on it, so there's probably a high chance that it's self-destructed. I would still hope that it's out there somewhere in the world and that we might be able to find it. But right now we do need to focus on other things. Now, May did hear some noises in and behind these things in the last. We know what will probably be behind them. We're going to open them, but we're going to do so planning to, run away should we need to. But this robot seems to be completely chill for the most part. We have a shock worker here. This version is equipped with a mix of construction and heavy cargo handling tools. Interesting. Now, I do wonder whether or not we might be able to reprogram the robots after some time, but for that we will probably need a decent computing skill and a laptop through which we can actually do that. Oh, and they do have like little windows for them here so that they can see to the outside. And also I do kind of feel a little guilty just leaving them in there like that. So May, let's go and free these mechanical beings from their tombs and hope that that's okay. Oh, it has a turreted water cannon. Interesting. Yeah, it's a firefighter. Okay, well, you've been chill so far. That's good. The rest of them all seem to be as well. So they're all branded TSK BEM. Nice that they're friendly. We've got to hope that, the next center, it's the same deal. So let's start making our way across the ice towards there. We'll be putting safe mode on as we start to make our way on over. It's just to the south now. And yeah, it's nearly identical. And we're probably going to have a lot of structures like this. Modular colonial design. Oh, except hot freaking damn, that's a vehicle. Okay, first of all, we'll check and see what we've got up here. An air filter and a safety belt. But that's a forklift. It's a forklift that's bloody working. It's got diesel, it's got battery. The battery is draining, mind you, but an actual vehicle. We had not seen anything like that yet. We've got a drive belt, a welding mask. Yes, we will be taking you, and let's pop up the top and see what's going on up here. We haven't heard any noise, so yeah, we're safe. We're all good. We will check the desks to see if there's anything of interest. A medium steel rim up here, and in the bathroom, nothing under there. Checking the desks, looks like a cola. Yeah, frozen, we'll take it for the moment. And a monocle. I think we could probably do without the monocle. Our lighter has lots of charge, so we don't need to worry about that. A light disposable battery, sure. Some rolling tobacco, we'll leave that. And then we've got some more aspirin, which we're just going to go and take out the bottle. And did we check here? No, we did not. Yet another battery in here. We're going to be collecting a fair few of them, just because they are quite light and they're not going to really take up much space for us. Now, we did go up there, so we should have a little bit more sight down towards the south. We can see this section of hydrothermal flats that seem to spread across these two great big ravines. But Marshfield is what we are interested in, and we're probably going to start off with either the astrobiology lab or the house that's just here on the outskirts. And then, of course, there are ruins for us to investigate as well. And what I was trying to hint to earlier is that, yeah, we will see a lot of repetitive structures, and I don't know how many there will be. Even if this is all that we have, I still think that there is enough meat on this frozen bone for us to devour. As surviving here, it's not easy. It is not. But with a forklift, oh, long beep. Okay, let's have a look at this. What is wrong with the engine? Yeah, okay, that's a faulty diesel engine. We can't try and mend it because of the darkness, so let's go over here. And if we hit mend, oh, an immobilizer. That is stopping it from starting without the appropriate key. So if we were to just remove the immobilizer, we wouldn't have a problem, but removing the immobilizer might be a little difficult. Deactivate the immobilizer. Okay, so that's not going to happen. We need to have an electronic skill of 5 and mechanics of 2, so this thing has diesel, there is a working battery in there. I think it's worthwhile making note that there is diesel here. Let's go magenta, and we're going to say diesel forklift. Yes, and we will free the robots here as well, hoping that they're not going to be, you know, killers. Let's open that next one, and this one here as well, you know, just to be kind. And if they choose to wander from here and dispatch some of our enemies, that's just fine with me. Alright, so on to our next goal, the house on the outskirts of the town here. Safe mode still on, we're going to start getting closer. We can already see on our mini-map the ruin approaching. We've not seen any trouble yet, so that's a nice sign. We've got some scrap metal on the outside here. Let's just start peeking around these ruins, and we're going to keep our ears wide open for trouble. Okay, we can't get through there, but I am tempted to see what might be hidden among the ruins. See if we can find another way around. Doesn't look like it right now, May, but we can see into a home. Okay, and it looks like we'll probably just have to bash these vents here, and it shouldn't take too much to be able to do that. Bash you as well. Okay, and there's nothing in here. Okay, I think it's still worth the chance with these ruins to explore those points, because yeah, we've found some pretty good things in ruins before. Let's get these windows closed if we can. Wonderful. Welcome to your first home, May. What do we got stashed around here? Well, first of all, there is a hammer that we are going to be taking. We do have our crash axe, which is good for prying, but hammers are good for hammering. Let's have a look at the rest of our tools to see what we might be missing here. So we've got the medical scissors, and we're sorted for screwdrivers. So we might just pick up some long strings, and the copper pot if we can afford it for now. There we go. And there really isn't much else that we're going to want from here. Organic sludge is a no-go for us. Alright, let's move around the rest of the place and see what we got going on. We're going to take that hairpin there, the other fancy hairpin. We've already got a biomonitor, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll leave the rest of the things there for now, and we'll check down here, and oh boy, oh yeah, we have ourselves a Frontier cryosuit. So, as we can see, it's relatively encumbering. This one is a poor fitting suit, so that's not going to do. Do we have anything better? Yes, we do. We don't have a cryo mask that fits, but this one does. An encumbrance of 25 on the torso it's not the worst. It is going to protect us from the cold though. And it looks like it can take just about any medium battery. As to how quick it uses that, I'm not sure. What are we going to have to remove to be able to wear that though? Cannot wear more than one rigid item on forehead. So that's going to be the helmet that's doing that. Take off the hard hat, and then it's going to be shoes that are coming off next. Combat boots. Now it sucks to take some of these things off because they're not that encumbering, but I think we are going to need to have something like this, you know. The hard leg guards, they've got to go, and the cuirass for now. And now we can wear it, okay. But obviously it is conflicting with a few things here. Our watches are as well, so we'll just swap them onto different sides. But it seems like they're still going to conflict. Oh, our friendship bracelet, yeah, that can come off for the moment. We'll still keep that. And that company jacket, that's going to be coming off. Nice, okay, well we've got that working out pretty good for us. Our hands are quite encumbered though. we're probably not going to need to have these extra things on us now, things like the glove liners and the leather gloves. Even though they're not conflicting, it's a little too much. The extra protection is nice, but we really need to have good encumbrance on our hands. Namely our right hand, because that's what we're using the pistol in. We are wielding the briefcase at the moment, so that's where most of that hand encumbrance is coming from. And then for our torso, the back holster is going to be giving us a fair bit of encumbrance as well, but we're trying not to fight close up where possible. So I feel like this is a pretty good start for us at the moment. Now, the cryo mask. We've only got poor fitting ones at the moment, and looking at that, an average encumbrance of 17 isn't all that bad. It looks like we can put it on right away, and it's not actually conflicting with anything that's on our head at the moment, but we probably don't need to have the communications cap on, or the ballistic glasses. So the cap will come off for now. I might still want to keep the ballistic glasses, just because that's really nice protection. Also, hello door, what are you protecting? I can't say we've seen a metal door like that in a house before. Alright, well, we might have to try and have a look at that from the outside, but we'll just go and open up the rest of the spaces now, checking out what else is here. And as we've discovered from some of the other places, we do pretty well for medicine from there. We do pretty well when it comes to medicine here. Let's use some of the 65 alcohol wipes that are here just to go and disinfect everything, really. And let's take 40 alcohol wipes. Might seem excessive, but I feel like we're probably going to need them. We're going to pick up some regular multivitamins, or we could actually just eat them. We could take them right now. Oh yeah, no, we've maybe gone a little overboard on the multivitamin front there. And of course, in these rooms, we are going to start to find just regular clothing, but clothing that is still useful. The gas mask we are going to be taking, putting that into our briefcase. And the curse of not actually finding any bags continues. I don't know if we're going to find any in these homes. We're probably just going to have to look at making something ourselves. We've got an engagement ring here. Yeah, so we do have sheets around, so we can just make a makeshift sling. Downfill blanket, that's an option. We've got a regular blanket here as well. And that would be better than using the briefcase if possible, just because it does encumber us quite a bit. There is of course the makeshift knapsack. Either cargo pants or work pants, with a total capacity of 10 liters versus the makeshift sling, which is also 10. Okay, so I guess where does the encumbrance kind of stack up? 4 and 20 when full, 2 and 9 when full, so the makeshift knapsack is going to be a bit better for us. We will use the cargo pants that are nearby, and there we go, we have ourselves a makeshift knapsack. So the briefcase can store a little bit more, but I think having stuff on our back rather than in our hand is going to be better if possible. So I want to see if we can unload it. And it looks like, yeah, we've got it spread across everything else. There are 3 items that are remaining in there, the copper pot being one of those items. Right, and our flashlight, which we're just going to grab back. I think it's at this stage we're probably going to get rid of the back holster, or just take the survival gun out of there, because it's not a great gun. We are going to leave that here. We're going to keep all the ammunition with us. We'll leave the rifle here, and we're just going to make a note just to say that that is here, just in case we need to come back for a rifle. Okay, May. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Now, our torso encumbrance, it is high, but our hands are looking much better. Having that wrist computer does encumber us a little bit. It's not doing anything right now, so we'll just try and keep that in our inventory if we can. Doesn't look like we can. So we're just going to scoop that up and leave that with the rest of our things here. And we're going to start to make our way, staying kind of more on the outskirts here, down toward this astrobiology lab. But I think before we do any of that, I am intrigued as to what's happening with this little space here. I want to know what's going on, and if we can find a way in. Also, we should probably be wielding our pistol where possible. Oh yeah, all of our other equipment is going to be here as well. We're just going to leave that nice and visible on the ground there. Okay, peeking outside. Oh, it might just be the front of the house. Yep, that's the case. Alright, so, stepping onto the street. This is a very quiet town. Not a soul, not a sound, just that ever-present icy breeze. Let's close that one there and see if we've got a cryo mask that's actually going to fit us. Alas, no, not in this house it seems. So, let's see if there's anything interesting here. And yeah, there is a Mox4 scavenger there in the darkness. Well, mate, that doesn't look fun. Let's get away from that, huh? And let's move quick, because I'm sure that that can also move pretty quick. We'll see if there's anything here before we dive outside. If we hear it slamming on the door, we'll just get out right away. But it hasn't started yet, so it might not have been able to fully track us in here. Yep. No such luck. Oh, it's there. It's definitely there. It's making a bit of noise. Okay, so let's maybe go out of the front here if we can. We can't open that window. This one, we can. It's broken. Alright, we can see the office to the west there. We want to try and go a little bit more towards the south and the hydrothermal flats. It saw us for a moment. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so we are going to start to sprint, and we are going to be moving a little slower right now. Okay, but we've broken line of sight, and that's good. And looking down here, we're seeing that strange alien forestry. Now, before we left, we probably should have tried to reload this suit with medium batteries if we had any. We do have some. Okay, so we can activate this suit. Is that going to change anything for us here? Turn on the Frontier cryo suit. We activate it, and when we do, it kind of changed the look of what's going on here. Oh, we're like super hot right now. Okay, and the reason we're super hot right now will be due to the fact that we still have the cream on, I think. So yeah, we'll turn that off. Okay, I see. We've got a lot of cold climate control going on right now, so I don't think we have to worry. Yeah, the resistant cream is going to be with us for a while longer. Okay, we've got skitterbots, we got manhacks, we got things. So I think we're going to head back this way a little ways, try and head out and around the hydrothermal flats, and make our way down towards this lab, just allowing the buildings to block things for us. Now we can just smash our way in here, and that's probably what we're going to have to do. I will just check around the front though, see if these doors open or not. We've got two manhacks over towards the west. Alright, and that door was locked, so we're going to smash this thing open. We're going to take a step inside, and there's a skitterbot waiting for us. We're not going to muck around with the skitterbot. We could try and use our knife, but we're going to use the pistol. We've got enough ammunition right now, and May is a damn good shot, and so we'll make these shots count. Okay, I was really hoping that that was going to be enough to do it, so we're going to turn and run, and I would like to try and see if we can finish it off with our combat knife. Okay, there we go. We saved ourselves a bullet. Let's get that pistol back, and we'll put some fresh rounds into that. Okay, what did you drop? Heavy disposable battery. I was hoping it was going to be like a really big medium. That's fine. Speaking of mediums, there are many mediums here, no doubt. Lots of ethanol, so we could look at making some Molotovs, should we desire. Ethanol, acetone, applications of Salus IV Rycon, which we are going to grab. We have a UPS here, self-healing polymers, among many other things that we don't really know what to do with. The UPS, I want to take it, but we can't. We can wear the UPS though, as we've discovered recently. It does a little bit of encumbrance, but I think that's a kind of worthy trade-off right now. Moving over here, what do we got? A medium battery, a fresh medium battery, a few medium batteries actually. So let's unload our cryo suit, and we're going to go and put a nice fresh one in there. There we go. Oh, we're still wearing that high-vis vest as well, aren't we? It's a bit of extra carrying. I'm okay with that. We were still able to hit that thing out there after, more than one attempt. Now, I was going to drop that battery off, but before we do, let's try and reload our electro hack. Light disposable batteries, okay. Because it would be nice to use that to try and hack some things. Now, I was thinking about the office that we discovered last time, the office that had the secret within it. We needed a science ID card to be able to open it, and I don't know if we'll actually be able to find any on this world. But with an electro hack, we might be able to get into it. Under the Hood and Bean Diesel, both useful books, but we can't really afford to take them right this instant. So let's just kind of move through the rest of the place here and see what else we've got. And hopefully we've got something good. Cartridges and a hazmat suit. I was really hoping for a space suit, but you know, what can you do? We'll take those unread memory cards, we'll check that there's nothing on this terminal, double check the bathroom, and see what else we've got over here. Another memory card, 4 that are currently unread, okay. Lots of character sheets and newspapers, and another terminal that we just don't understand. Okay, astrobiology lab. So there's a chance for us to find some useful things here. But right now we can't carry many of those things, unfortunately. So we'll mark this as explored. There's still going to be loads of supplies there. Well, we've kind of, looked it over, and we're going to mark both of those as well. So we've got a big block of ruins here. I think it's going to be worth us trying to make our way through those to see if there's anything of use. A lot of it is going to be barren, but there's always a possibility. So, let's do some wandering. Checking behind a vent, nothing there. We've kind of cleared this section here. We're going to go a little bit more to the west. Oh boy. And over to the west, we have seen a regenerator. So we are going to try and very quickly break line of sight with that one. And we'll go through this door as well. We'll close both of them behind us. And just hope that it's going to stay over that way for now. Oh, hello. Okay, we do have something here. That is a generator. So let's go and mark that. We'll do a light green for this generator, a radioisotope generator, and we've got an RC control set. A miscellaneous repair kit, which is just very useful. A high-capacity light battery, which we will take. Love to be able to take the repair kit, but might be too long. Yeah, 46 centimeters, that's quite long. So we're going to need a proper backpack to be able to actually carry that. And honestly, I feel like with the backpack, we're probably going to need to make it ourselves from scratch. And well, that takes quite a while. We need somewhere safe to be able to do that. Okay, hello friends. 2 friends. Well, that's good. That's not good. That's a scavenger. So we're going to start to back up. I am intrigued as to whether or not they will attack it. Or it will, yeah, okay, they're going at it, so we will leave them to go at it, and we'll get going. Where to, though? Well, we do have another astrobiology lab to the south of us. We do have an augmentation center and an aquacultural farm. Those two almost always seem to be together because they have that little air bridge linking the two of them. So I think it could be worth us checking out the astro lab, just for the chance that we might find a suit. But it is also going to be a trade-off because we are going to more than likely have to deal with a skitterbot or 2, and that regenerator is on our tail. So we just want to make sure that we've got a little bit of distance between us and them. Then as soon as we break that line of sight, we can start to slow down. We can even go inside the home here. And you know what? Let's just check the cryo masks here, see if there is any that actually fit us. And the answer is no. Okay, so over towards the other side of the home for now. We'll open that up. We can hear some noise inside the lab. It is probably going to be a skitterbot again, if I had to take a wild guess. We're just going to wait a little bit longer in the hopes that the regenerator has kind of gotten out of this main area here, so it's not going to see us when we try and cross. But, haha, there's a scavenger. Okay, it's way to the south. We can always peek just to see what's going on. Okay, so unfortunately, we are going to make noise here. We are going to use our gun as well, because it's just the safest way for us to deal with skitterbots. And we've got a skitterbot on us right away. We'll try and see if we can get 2 squares distance. We can't. How's that for a good shot? It is good. 22. If we could do that again, that would be swell. The scavenger to the southwest is going to be a bit of a problem. It is going to hear us. Let's start to aim. Steady up. Take this thing out. Yes, there we go. Okay, heavy battery. We don't care about that right now. Let's just get in here as quickly as possible. We're going to do a quick look like this just to see what we have going on. We're not going to stop to try and catch our breath either. We just can't afford to do so right now. Obviously, these places are going to be absolute gold mines for chemicals. The way that I think we're going to treat these is like shopping centers. We're not going to take stuff from them now, but we're going to go to them with a list, because there's no point in us hauling all of it just away from here for now. So let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, unlucky. Oh, we can hear fighting happening somewhere. Okay, We'll just double check that there's nothing good here, and we'll close that door behind us. We've got a family photo, some MISC software. Let's take... No, we'll leave the photo for now. But we will take any of the memory cards, and I really do want to take a tablet PC, because we don't currently have one. It's 25 centimeters long. We cannot accommodate 25 centimeters right now. Maybe the makeshift sling could... Actually, hang on, no, the knapsack's fine. That can take 150 centimeters. It's also got more than enough space to fit in there. Weight-wise, volume-wise, 5 liters. Is that more than 5 liter volume? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Okay, makeshift knapsack. We'll try and insert. Oh, item is too short. Interesting. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Usually things are just too long. And so we could try and swap things around at the moment to get that to work out for us. But unfortunately, nothing else can take 25 centimeters in length. As frustrating as it is, we can't bring that with us. And there's a lot of them around here as well. We are going to need to have a tablet PC to be able to use those memory cards and whatnot. You know what? Maybe we should look at moving the lockers down there just to determine whether or not there could be something hiding. Because there could be. You know, let's just try and see if we can... 9 strength, let's try and move the locker that doesn't have stuff in it right now. I feel like that's going to be easier. Yep. Okay, we've confirmed that there is nothing there. Okay, we've explored this, but we haven't, you know, taken everything from it. And now we have the augmentation clinic. There are going to be more enemies there. And there's gotta be more than just the things that we're seeing, right? Because we haven't found ammunition in any of the places that we've been to thus far. No, there definitely isn't. Oh boy, that's a bad time. That's a bad time. Let's just go and close some of those behind us. Yeah, and we'll be going out the front. Ideally, we can. Okay, good. Stepping out here, we have a regenerator just right over there to the east. How wonderful. I was just looking to see if there were any other ways that we could go, really. There aren't. So let's just try and stick to the side here as much as possible. Okay, prototype cyborg. We were always going to see you, weren't we? Yes. Now, if we're quick, we might be able to try and get into the place. Okay, no, you're coming for us right away, huh? We've got a broken and a prototype. So I'm not going to start sprinting yet. We'll sprint when we get a little closer, like so that we can try and get that broken line of sight. Oh boy, it just goes around like this. This is a way for us to kind of lose them though. Oh, it's a way to find frickin' everything else. Okay, alright, we got ourselves a vending machine here, or two. Let's go up here. I don't think any of them saw us come up here, so that's good. We've got that going for us. Let's close that for the time being. And let's just go crouched. We'll stay low to the ground. The scavengers and all the rest, we can still see them. They shouldn't be able to see us, or if they can, it's not going to be very well. Yeah, no, they're not aware of us right at the moment. We have a talking doll, which might be useful. We're hearing sound, but it's outside right now, May. We're good. We are safe. We've got some bathrooms. That's not going to have anything super cool. So let's move further into here. Some instant coffee just in a drawer. You know, as you do. There we go. The good stuff. First of all, screwdriver sets, which that is going to be useful. Can I take you? No, this is a bionic maintenance toolkit. Huh. They will allow you to disassemble simple bionics, but anything more complex would require more specialized tools. So this is for bionic assembly. It has fine screw driving and fine bolt turning. We need just like regular screw driving as well. And plus we can't fit that in any of our pockets right now. It's the length issue yet again. It's not long enough. We have some oxycodone here. We'll probably just take, well, let's keep it in the bottle for now, just so that they don't rattle loose. We've got arm splints, anesthesia, and you know, we could try and use the autodoc to repair us. I'm intrigued by that. That's a maybe. Let's just check the rest of the place and see what we've got going on. Another maintenance toolkit. That's neat. Okay, down here, medical gloves, cotton balls. Okay, got a lot of aspirin, and this is probably going to be locked. Yeah, it is. Right, and of course, this is locked as well. We definitely need to get our computing skill better, but with the computers of 2, it's not bad. It's just going to take us a bit to get it to where I would want it to be. Okay, there's a little bit of light in here. We can close it off. Let's see. Operator missing. There are arm splints here. I mean, treating our wounds. How bad could that be? Our torso is pretty injured. Are you going to give me another warning? Oh, you don't have any wounds that need treatment. I guess if we had a broken arm or something like that, then maybe. But everything else is already bandaged, so that's maybe also why. And it could just be safer that we don't do that right now. I am half tempted to try and see if we can use the electro hack on this. Let's see. Electro hack. Oh, activate. Oh, right, we cannot use it there. So that's going to be for key cards and other such things, which I am tempted to try out because we are aware that officers, well, okay, May isn't. We are aware. And there's a possibility that May might be able to find the secrets that lurk under these places. Shall we go downstairs? Well, we're starting to get a little bit of thirst. We will need to deal with that before too long. But for now, yeah, let's go wield our crash axe, which we should be able to use to get through this door without too much trouble. Or we can actually go up from here as well. I'm trying to remember if we could go up in the other place that we'd been to. I thought maybe we could only go down. Yeah, not sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, we could go up. I do recall. We're going to be collecting up all of the memory cards, Mathemax, take that Medisoft, and we got 4 more memory cards down here. So that's going to have like music and pictures and things like that on. That once we actually do get a computer that we can use and keep, we'll be able to load them up. And hello, prototype cyborg. Well, I was just going to have a quick look at the map. Because we're higher up, we'll have a greater sight of the area. And we're not seeing much else around us. Marshfield is a very, very isolated settlement here, it seems. We're not going to hang around to say hello to this prototype cyborg. We are just going to be closing the door behind us. It should hopefully take them a moment or two to get through there. We will also peek downstairs. Don't think we're going to find anything grand, but it could be worth a shot. We're kind of depending on that prototype cyborg not being smart enough to follow us down here, but he may very well be. And yeah, we're hearing noises on the other side, mechanical whirring, so we're going to do an abort of that plan. And there's just so much noise around us right now. Yeah, okay, popping upstairs, and to get out of here, I think the safest thing is going to be going through the other building. So we'll make our way on over. Okay, where was that noise? Below. Alright, okay. And, you know, there's always a chance that we might find something cool here. We'll still have a look. Mealworm, logbooks, and of course, a purse. Does not have a lot of storage, but it is still a means for us to carry things. It does make us a little bit more encumbered. Can we take the binoculars off and not drop them? Yes, yes we can. Wonderful. We'll take the logbook, or at least one of them, and we'll see if they've got anything else good. Just the biomonitor. Alright, peeking downstairs. Yeah, okay. There's going to be a skitterbot behind there, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Thinking so. Oh yeah, let's stay away from the expiring bottles for safety's sake. Got a first aid kit box here. We're going to take the bandages and the gauze. We've already got enough adhesives, I believe. And we have another set of stairs that we can go up here. Oh, okay, yeah, we did discover those as well. And then, unfortunately, we cannot get through these doors right now. We could start to learn lockpicking, which we're certainly going to need to. But right now, I think we're just going to have to find another way out. And this way, unfortunately, is going to have us coming face to face with a skitterbot sooner than I would have liked. Okay, steady, steady. Take a shot. 30 damage with a critical. Very nice, May. Let's get further away. Stepping into the darkness, we steady, and we got it. 2 shots to get it down. I'd say that's pretty good. Nothing that we're going to be able to get from it though, but we do have a way out. So, smashing the vents, we're back outside in that cold air. And I'm going to want to try and get to that office. So let's hope that we don't get disturbed by the trouble in the east, and so far, so good. Okay, looks like we're going to be entering from the western side here. Yup, and we got a broken freaking cyborg right there. So let's smash the glass. We're just going to jump in here as quickly as we can and try and run away, slamming that door shut. And let's hope that we can just lose them in the darkness here. Yeah, we'll just move around the office space. It doesn't know where we are right now. That's good. We're going to try and conserve the ammunition that we have in our gun. If we don't need to fight, then we won't. May is going to have to be smarter. Can't just be trigger happy. Alright, we're going to get our breath back before we try and move anywhere else. It's in here with us currently. We may have to have this fight. May. Oh boy, it's looking like it. Now we could try and dodge around it. We're going to give that a shot. Okay. So far so good. Let's get up towards the north here. It's still following us, but it doesn't know where we are right now. And well, we know a thing or two about this closet, don't we? And standing in it, looking for a safe place to hide for a moment to catch her breath, and hearing this thing rebooting to the south of us, I think May does notice that there is something off about it too. Unfortunately though, we are going to be making noise. I was just waiting to see if it would react to the door opening. Okay, we're going to turn on safe mode and just try and catch our breath. We're going to ignore the sound. We've spotted it. Okay, but it is staying down there for now. We've nearly got our breath back. Okay, so what's this going to look like then? Let's grab a hold of that, see if we can get it to move. Stop moving. Yeah, I think it might have heard. Yeah, it's just hanging around, huh? We're going to have to take it out, May. Alright, let's get ready. We can see it pretty well. It can't see us. Going for a precise strike. It is a good hit. 25 damage. Blood and mechanical fluid is now seeping out of the thing. As it lumbers towards us, I was going to say I'd hope that one more shot would take it out, but unfortunately it hasn't. So we're going to go and back up here. We're going to activate our sheath, drawing out our combat knife. Really hope that it's going to do what we need it to, and it does, May. Let's smash that corpse. Let's put that combat knife back away. Good bloody work. Doesn't have anything on it at all. Let's slow to a walk, and let's move back into here. So, I think to make this process a little easier, oh yeah, let's try and move all the stuff that's in there over to the other one. I feel like that's going to be better. We're hearing some whirring outside. Okay, there we go. A little bit of movement. We just need a little more, May. One more push. There we go. Let's release it, and we have a ladder. We have a ladder leading down. Okay, and we have a card reader down here that's looking for a science ID card. Now, we don't have that. Fortunately, we do have a few officers. We do, however, have an electro hack that we can't just straight up activate, so I feel like, hack this card reader. We will try. That got our skill up. We failed, but we triggered no alarms. Oh, that's our practical skill, because we just had theoretical knowledge, I'm thinking. Yeah, okay. Practical is only 1 at the moment, but we will get better by doing this. Learning through doing. And it's warm down here, or rather we're feeling warm. The temperature is 6 degrees C down here. Nice. Okay, that's some good news. I like it. Let's try and hack this again. Alright, a short circuit and an alarm. We can continue to try. Now, how much are we using each time here? We're using a fair amount, but it seems like we can keep on giving it a go. The short circuits aren't great, but they don't seem to be doing too much damage to us. We are in moderate pain, so maybe let's just knock back a codeine, eh? Oh, and it is going to need some more charges, so I think it must be using around about 50 at, a pop. Come on, May. Just having a look at her computing skill, her practical skill is up to 61, and she is still learning theoretical knowledge by doing this. But yeah, we're going through these charges pretty quickly. Maybe got 2 more attempts. And I think that was our last attempt with that battery. So we're going to need some more. And it's light batteries that we are in need of. Well, I've checked the place over. We've found no other batteries as of yet. But we did notice that there were quite a few in the astrobiological labs. So we could always just have a look at that. But we want to be very cautious when approaching the corner here because of that. That's a great big old fan club that we do not want to tango with. They saw us for a moment there. So let's just get away. There's another lab across the street, so that's going to be much safer for us to approach. And we'll have to just smash our way in like normal. And once inside, we got ourselves a skitterbot. And you know what? I probably could have prepared for this a little bit more. I want to try and see if we can take it out with our combat knife. So let's look at dropping a few things off. The knapsack, our purse, And I think that's probably the best that we're going to get right now. Our strength is actually a little higher at the moment. Well, I like that. Okay, a quick strike for 9. That's good. Let's back on off. Take a few more strikes. 20 damage with that critical. It tried to shock us, but it failed. There we go. May, well done. Good frickin' stuff. Well, pistol is back in our hands. Let's see what we can get. So many heavy batteries, so many medium batteries. And the thing is, we can take these batteries apart with the right skill. Soldering iron is what we're going to need. 1 light battery so far. Jeez, that's it. Rather rough. Perhaps in the back we might find something more. We've got 1 over here. Very nice. Yeah, medium batteries just for days right now. And what do we got? No good spacesuits. Well, that's okay. We came away with some batteries, and that's what we were looking for. And we didn't use any bullets. That's a damn good thing. Let's stay away from the bots, get on back in here, and see if we can hack it. Back down below, let's get that thing reloaded. Well, practical skill is up. And I think this is our last attempt here. Yeah, it is. But our computing skill is on its way up to level 3. Our practical skill is increasing with it, and I think we stand a strong chance at getting into whatever is hidden beneath this office. But that Legionnaires is going to be in the next. May is starting to get a handle on things. Still all her first day on this strange planet. Frozen humanoids walk the surface alongside broken cyborgs. It is a grim, desolate place, but it's one in which she will persevere. With a little warmth down here, she can feel just a little bit more human. How long can she hold on to that here? What will she need to do to adapt, to overcome, to survive? How much of May will be left at the end of this? Carmen only made it a few days. All it takes is one small mistake in a survival situation to cause a cascade of failure. Watch your step, May. The ice is thin. Alright, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.